What's up, YouTube? Back at it again. Just got done with 3 rides, made about 50 bucks. They were all about pretty far, so got lucky with that. Quick little update. Like I said in my last video, I did my taxes, so here to kind of give a little bit of a kind of an idea. Well, we're already pretty much past like the deadline for 2019, but this should probably be some like info as far as the following year. I was surprised, so I'll tell you what it was at the end of all my talking, but there's a lot of things that I thought that I could write off that I couldn't, and I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of a list, because I'm sure if you're about to start driving, or if you have been driving, and if you're like me, you haven't really found too many people other than, you know, videos of people who've actually done the taxes, you're kind of like, what's really going to happen to me? So I have 2 cars. I thought if I still have my M3 and I also have this Toyota, I can write the payment off monthly of this. Can't do that. It doesn't matter if it's a personal vehicle or whatever. Can't do that. You can write off the depreciation. So luckily, since I bought this car last year, saved that, and she split the depreciation up into halves. So I'll be pretty much good for like a nice big buffer next year. She could do depreciation, obviously repairs and stuff, but that's kind of obvious. As far as like cell phone stuff, your monthly bill you can write off. If you get Mile IQ, Maestro, any of these other apps that you pay for, no. I mean, unless you want to like maybe like add that into the bill, but you can't do that. And you're gonna want to do the mileage over the gas. Now, I don't know how this might change in the next coming year, but it was 54 cents a mile. Unfortunately, I didn't have a higher mileage than my actual recorded stuff, because again, like the way like Uber and Lyft like does your tax miles, it's a little different. So, you know, I kind of, you know, jumped the gun there. But next year I should be a little bit more prepared. And I'm trying to think like what else. That's kind of it. Now, like, she did ask some things as far as like, just for the record, I went to Jackson Hewitt. I went to an actual tax person because I wasn't trying to do it myself. Kind of like base questions like, well, how much did you spend in like just like cleaning the car or whatever, like, you know, about $100 a month, something like that. What's your monthly cell phone bill? Did you buy tires? Like a bunch of little things you can write off. You can't write off food, okay? Even though you are an independent contractor and this is technically your business, can't give yourself a lunch. Can't do that. You know, but like it's like all encompassing. You're not gonna have like separate stuff. I will say one big thing that kind of surprised me: receipts. No, honestly, I probably could have said that I did buy tires, but I really didn't. So I was just honest. But yeah, I would say for the most part, if you want to kind of overstretch it, probably could get away with it. I really didn't have a whole lot of income from Uber and Lyft last year, but I did have about 4,000 in untaxed bonuses from me working at Cadillac. So really, I was like trying to like pay on more than I actually earned in a way. It was kind of weird. But yeah, like don't worry about the receipts. If you go to somebody, I'll tell you right now, like you're not gonna need a receipt for anything, or at least in my case, like I really didn't have anything like on record. I did have some stuff, but for the most part, she was just asking like, what do you pay? So just keep that in mind. And I thought I was gonna have to owe, but even with my untaxed income added to it, I'm getting about, well, really, I'm getting $1,455 back. But actually, I was supposed to get almost $2,000. And what happened with that was I waited till the last week, so it cost me $400 to do the taxes. Okay, and $50 for the insurance, because just in case something comes back on me, like I don't want to get clapped back on that. No, let them take the hit. And since I didn't want to pay like the $500 or so up front, another $50 get taken out of your refund. So keep that in mind for the future. I did ask her about the next following year, because I looked at it, looked as if I'm in a loss of 7 G's. So that's why the depreciation is split in half. So if you did buy a good used car, like this 2013 Avalon, then, you know, you're good. Like, take the hit. if you bought a brand new car, especially a brand new nice car, because you think you want to do like the Lux or anything like that, nah, man, like, it's not a good idea. But just thought I kind of let everybody know and have an idea of like what to expect. I may have to pay into it, she said, next year, but realistically, it's 15%. You know, if you really want to think about it, you know, imagine you're working for 11 months out of the year. I bet you if you just spent all your money, but then you saved up strictly 1 month of income, you'd be fine. So just kind of keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, let me know. But of course, with taxes, everyone's stuff's going to be different and independent to them, or individualized. So yeah.